begin with the candle lighting ceremony, and as we're lighting the candles, we'll ask Christine to play the flute for us, a different flute this time. As you listen to the flute, invite Rob's spirit to be with us by lighting your candle. And if you don't have a candle, just imagine lighting a candle and inviting Rob's spirit in to be with us. Thank you, Christine. And now Lisa Brady Grant will read us a Maya Angelou poem.
When great trees fall. When great trees fall, rocks on distant hills shudder. Lions hunker down in tall grasses, and even elephants lumbar after safety. When great trees fall in forests, small things recoil into silence, their senses eroded beyond fear. When great souls die, the air around us becomes light, rare, sterile. We breathe briefly. Our eyes briefly see with a hurtful clarity. Our memory, suddenly sharpened, examines, gnaws on kind words unsaid, promised walks never taken. Great souls die, and our reality bound to them takes leave of us. Our souls, dependent upon their nurture, now shrink, wizened. Our minds, formed and informed by their radiance, fall away. We are not so much maddened as reduced to the unutterable ignorance of dark, cold caves. And when great souls die, after a period, peace blooms, slowly and always irregularly. Spaces fill with a kind of soothing electric vibration. Our senses, restored, never to be the same, whisper to us. They existed. They existed. We can be and be better, for they existed. Abby Blakesley will now guide us in a group reflection.
Hello, my name is Abby, and I would just like to take a moment with all of you, treasured and beloved people to Rob, friends, family, community, just to notice your heart right now, the feeling in your heart, the love and the grief, the celebration of his life, and the sense of connection that you have within yourselves and within this group, what we tangibly create together as we honor him in this ceremony. And one of the things that Kalia reached out to me about was when we lose someone through a shocking event, we all go through a period of bracing. We all take in the startle. And many of you may even just for a moment reflect in hearing the news that we had lost Rob. And just notice if your body, if you brace against it, or if something happens inside, a natural response. But take a moment to feel the bracing and yet also feel your heart. Feel the group, feel the connection, and see if you can just allow some time for that to soften. And noticing your legs, your back, noticing your breath if it shifts as you just take some time. And that we can hold Rob in this wide sense of connection and softness without the bracing, so that our love and our celebration of his generosity and spirit can continue to shine through. And I'd like to offer you one more thing, which is, again, as we hear the news, sometimes we have images. Many of you may have had an image or a thought. But take a moment to place Rob in a place where you would like to see him at peace and at rest. You might surround him by a forest with trees or a peaceful meadow, or in a place that you know that he loved with smells and sounds. Just imagine him there, so that we hold a counter image. And we hold something also where we can see him in beauty, see him at rest. And again, just feeling into your face and your chest and your belly, your arms, your legs. Noticing the emotion as it flows through, like waves or rhythms. Grief has its own tide, love has its own tide. And then feeling again as you feel your own self, sense into the field, this group connection, all who are here, and how we hold our beloved Rob together. And notice some of the softening or the movement that we can share together, that we're not alone. And we move forward with his rhythm, always carried forward within us. Tracy Penfield will now share a poem from Chief Dan George.
The beauty of the trees, the softness of the air, the fragrance of the grass speaks to me. The summit of the mountain, the thunder of the sky, the rhythm of the sea speaks to me. The faintness of the stars, the freshness of the morning, the dewdrops in the flower speaks to me. The strength of fire, the taste of salmon, the trail of the sun, and the life that never goes away. The life that never goes away. They speak to me. They speak to me, and my heart soars. And now, John Grant will give us a reading from Janet Frizella.
Rob, thank you for your infectious joy and laughter. Thank you for inspiring enthusiasm for adventure in nature. Thank you for always being up for wild abandon. Thank you for illuminating this in each of us. Sparking that joyful enthusiasm to follow wild and crazy ideas into adventures. This experience of you will always be a part of us. My dear friend, Rob. Jamie, Rob's younger brother, will now read us Meditation on Death from the Tibetan Book of the Dead.
Remember the clear light, the pure, clear light from which everything in the universe comes, to which everything in the universe returns. The original nature of your own mind, the natural state of the universe unmanifest. Let go into the clear light. Trust it. Merge with it. It is your own true nature. It is home. The visions you experience exist within your consciousness. The forms they take are determined by your past attachments, your past desires, your past fears, your past karma. These visions have no reality outside of your consciousness. No matter how frightening some of them may seem, they cannot hurt you. Let them pass through your consciousness. They will all pass in time. No need to become involved with them. No need to be attracted to the beautiful visions. No need to be repulsed by the frightening ones. No need to be attached to them at all. Just let them pass. If you become involved with these visions, you may wander for a long time confused. So let them pass through your consciousness like clouds passing through an empty sky. Fundamentally, they have no more reality than this. If you become frightened or confused, you can always call on any luminous being whom you trust for protection and guidance. Remember these teachings. Remember the clear light, the pure, bright, shining light of your own nature. It is deathless. When you can look into the visions you experience and recognize they are composed of the same pure, clear light as everything else in the universe, you will be liberated. No matter where or how far you wander, the light is only a split second, a half a breath away. It is never too late to recognize the clear light. We would now like to have everyone come back to gallery view, and Stacy, our Zoom host, will explain how to do that.
Hi, everyone. So if you're not familiar with Zoom, just if you go up to the top of your screen where you're seeing whoever you're seeing right now, there's a little button that says View. And if you just scroll down to where it says Gallery, and that'll make it so that you can see everybody that's here. We want to make sure we have a chance for everyone to really see each other. And if you end up having trouble doing that, just send me a little chat in the chat box and I can help you. But what we'll do from here, now that we're all together, is we'll now hear from Mary Lynn Callahan leading us all in a metta practice.
Hi, everyone. We will be reciting a metta which promotes positive energy and kindness towards others. So please keep yourself muted so you'll only hear my voice and your voice. I will say the line and then you will repeat it with me after my first saying of it. May you be free from suffering. May you be free from suffering. May you find the pure light of your true nature. May you find the pure light of your true nature. May you find liberation. May you find liberation. May you know our love always. May you know our love always. May you be at peace. May you be at peace. Christine Stevens will now offer a sacred drumming for the closing.
Blowing the candle.
Thank you, Mary Lynn. Sorry. Thank you, Mary Lynn. Zoom appreciation moment. Okay, so I'm going to play the drum, and in this moment, to complete the candles that we've lit, we can extinguish the candles as we release Rob. So blow out your candle to release Rob's spirit from this earthly plane and onto his next adventure. When the drumming is complete, that will be the end of today's gathering.